Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful princess called Snow White. She lived alone with her wicked stepmother, the Queen. Snow White was very beautiful. Her skin was as white white snow, and her lips were as red as a red rose. The Queen was also very beautiful. Every day she demanded of her mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" And the mirror replied, "You, your Majesty." Until one day, the Queen asked of her mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" And the mirror replied, "Famed though thy beauty be, Majesty, Snow White is fairer still than thee." The Queen was furious. She ordered her huntsman to take Snow White out into the forest and kill her, and bring me back her heart to prove to me that she is dead. The next day, the huntsman took Snow White out into the forest to kill her. But he couldn't do it. He told Snow White to hide herself in the forest and to never come back. Snow White wandered deep into the forest. She found herself before a tiny little cottage. She wondered who could live in such a small house. Inside, she found 7 dusty little chairs. In the sink, she found 7 dirty little bowls. And upstairs, she found 7 unmade little beds. Snow White decided to clean and dust the cottage, and she fell asleep across the 7 little beds. Evening came, and the 7 dwarves who lived in the cottage returned home from their work. It's clean. Somebody has arranged our cottage. So they searched the cottage, and upstairs they found Snow White asleep. She explained to them who she was and why she was there. "I'm Snow White, and you are?" "I'm Doc. I'm grumpy. I'm bashful. I'm dopey. I'm happy. I'm sleepy. I'm sneezy. Please let me stay here with you, and I'll clean for you and cook for you and care for you if you'll just let me stay here." And the dwarves happily agreed. Meanwhile, back at the castle, the Queen asked of her mirror, Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest now of all? Snow White, Majesty, who lives in the forest with the dwarves, is fairer still than thee. The Queen was even more furious. She cast a magic spell and dipped an apple into a pot of poison. One bite of this, Snow White, and you will sleep as if you're dead. Only a kiss from your true love will wake you. The next day, the Queen disguised herself as an old woman and went wandering through the forest selling apples. Ooh, ooh. She found the cottage of Snow White. One bite of this, young maid, and all your dreams will come true. Snow White took the apple and took one bite, and she fell into a death-like sleep. Evening came, and the 7 dwarves returned home from their work. And they found Snow White in a death-like sleep. They placed her body on a special bed in the forest and kept watch over her. Days passed. Weeks passed. Months passed. But still, Snow White didn't wake up. Until one day, a handsome prince came riding through the forest. When he saw the beautiful princess lying there, he leapt down off his horse, leant over her, and kissed her. All of a sudden, Snow White's eyes fluttered open. She had been kissed by her true love, and the wicked spell of the Queen was broken forever. The 7 dwarves waved goodbye to the beautiful princess and her handsome prince as they rode off into the distance towards their new life together, where they would live happily ever after.